Hey guys, so I'm here pretty lazily killing another Konar task of jellies, and I'm drinking my second cup of coffee. It's a little later in the day. I don't usually do this, but I figured I don't know, today's a good day for it. It's Sunday, there's nothing to do really outside. It's still a little bit on the chilly side, so I'm kind of stalling off going anywhere. I'm supposed to go shopping tomorrow, so I don't really want to go on a big adventure today. So I decided I was gonna, try to knock out a couple Konar tasks because, well, I don't know. I just, how does he keep getting through? Like, like the safe spots here are horrible. Luckily, they drop a ton of lobsters. But I wanted to, I'm trying to find something good to watch on YouTube, and like, pretty much once you watch one channel of RuneScape stuff, like, you've pretty much seen it all. I mean, I was looking up, free-to-play money-making methods and everything's, the nature runes in the wilderness and the wines of Zamorak and, botting clay. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, 100 people have done this. So, like, and I got to thinking, I was like, too slow on the reaction again. That's what I was. Oh well. I got I got a little bit of food, and I got plenty of prayer. It's cool. But I got to thinking, like, I'll do a little chit chat here about what I do to make money. Now, as a free to play person, your money making methods are pretty slim and a lot of grinding. And now all these famous YouTubers and these people that have max cash stacks sitting in their bank, talking like they know a thing or two about grinding jugs of water. They it's it's kind of sick, really. But the truth of the matter is, this is a game. This is a video game. If you're doing this because you're trying to be the best, you might as well get that idea out of your head. They hire people to be the best, so people try harder. If you are doing this because your deranged uncle has a gun to your head, well, he's pleasing himself to the sound of your mouse clicking, then, I'm sorry, Godspeed, good luck. But no one's gonna sit and do, like, 5,000 bowstrings for fun. Nobody's gonna sit and do 5,000 jugs of water for fun. It's just not gonna happen. Like, there might be a lot of people that do that, but they're not doing it for fun. And if they are, that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Masochism? I think masochism is the word I'm looking for. And, that's good for them. I'm happy for them that they enjoy it, but that is horrible. If you want to make money in RuneScape, do what you like to do. Free to play, for me, what I do, excuse me, what I do in free to play to make money is I flip a lot of clue scroll items. I range the Ogress Warriors. Their drop table's pretty ridiculous for free to play, and you don't need a ridiculous high range level. I mean, train your range level to like 30 or 35 at the Minotaurs. Gather all the iron arrows as you go, and then that'll save you money in the long run, and then you can go to the ogresses and just AFK there. The problem with that is it's almost always in competition with other players because the drop table is really good, but there's quite a few safe spottable areas. So ogresses, definitely a good moneymaker. If you don't want to do anything that's going to put your character in mortal danger, then I bought gold bars at 60 GP apiece on the Grand Exchange over the course of a week or so. Trained up my crafting in different ways, and then like quests and whatnot and junk. And then I just did gold rings and gold necklaces. You make twice your money back per bar, pretty instantaneously, and you train your crafting. So that's a great money making method. What else is a good one? I had one more in my head lined up. I don't do like note cards or anything. I'm just kind of like, is speaking from the heart, so to speak, I guess. But so I want to keep this a little bit more on the fluid side. I don't want to be all stuttering through it and stuff. So what I'm basically trying to say is, don't sit and telegrab Zamorak wines until your bloodshot eyes and banging your head off the wall. Switch things up. If you want to do some of those methods, I don't blame you. I mean, I loot in PvP worlds. I mean, that's kind of lowbrow. I would think welfare, is that what they call it? But it's good, easy money. And I mean, I probably made as much looting as I did through Barrows, but that's members, so let's not talk about that. We'll talk about members in a little bit. Try to mix things up. Go and telegrab Zamorak wines for 30 minutes. Then go and telegrab nature runes in the wilderness for 30 minutes. Go collect cosmic runes up by the ice giants for 30 minutes. Go and craft 1,000 gold necklaces, and then go range ogresses for an hour. Do a lot of different things. Always flip things. Keep your money in motion. Like, I stopped doing it now because I pretty much got just about everything I really, really want that's reasonably obtainable. So, like, for instance, like my dragon crossbow, that's 1.3 million. I want a whip that's easily obtainable, but I just made a big purchase, so I'm not, like, in a rush to get that. So, but keep your money in motion. Like, you're going to want to keep... What is that? Oh, lobsters and broad bolts and adamant battle axes. But just pick a bunch of stuff. Ornament kits, trimmed armor. Buy it way under sticker value. Sell it for sticker value or more. This guy's going to come into my world and burst. And just completely wreck all my jelly fighting. Switch worlds, bro. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. You're level 102. You know what it feels like to get crashed on. You don't want to do it to somebody else. Okay. Good man. But, as far as members are concerned, so you might have to do a couple of quests to be able to do this, but the requirements are fairly low. Mining gem rocks and making jewelry. Like, jewelry is one of my go-to methods of making money. It's not crazy profitable, not as far as member status is concerned, but it's pretty good. I mean, I can't really, like, I feel like I'm underselling it, but at the same time, if I talk it up, I feel like I'm overselling it. It's a pretty average way to make money as a member. You mine the gold, or you buy the gold for half price, or 60 GP, and you mine the gems, you cut the gems, you get tons of crafting experience, and then if you go as far as enchanting it, you make even more money. Slayer's a good money maker. I'm doing Slayer, like, pretty much constantly. I don't really know why. It's just, like, if I'm going to go out and train range or attack or defense, I might as well train Slayer with it. Plus, with some of the new things they added on, like superior monsters. So, Slayer's a good way to make money. What else is there? Member styles. Looting PvP worlds, but that's free to play and members. You get, I mean, seriously, I made like 600k in like a day and a half, or maybe even a day. Like, and I wasn't even really trying. Like, this was like me watching YouTube videos, eating a sandwich. If I managed to see out the corner of my eye somebody died, I hop on it. I think that's. I mean, there's a ton of methods. There's tons and tons of methods. You could run items for people. You can loot at different areas in this Corel's Cavern place, this dungeon. You don't have to do something like it's like they advertise these ways of doing things because they know the item's in demand, and everyone that has the money is too lazy to go get it, which is kind of how the marketing works. Supply and demand. If somebody wants something, they have the money to pay for it, but they're too lazy to get it. They make somebody else do it for them. But there's other ways of making money than doing the dirty work for the rich people. You know what I'm saying? I guess this applies real world too, in a sense. But I've messed up. He's gonna come and attack me. Oh well. So, Slayer is a good method. Jewelry is a good method. Checking out some of the different clan chats of running items or running bones to altars. Doing your important quests. I think there's a couple achievement diaries that I haven't done that you should do. The Kingdom of Miscellanea. I used to be my very first account. I messed around with that a good bit. That's a decent moneymaker. The Battle Staffs in Varrock from the Varrock Diaries. Bossing. But, I mean, I was doing Barrows at, like, combat level, 65, 70? So, I mean, Barrows is pretty easy. The Mole's pretty easy, but annoying. I haven't messed around with KBD, ever. My old account was pretty high up there, but I never did any bosses on it. I was super into questing. I think I had almost every quest, but, like, I think I had every quest done by, like, 14 of them. Like, no joke. Like, and that was before the updates and all the crazy, and all the quests they added. This was, like, I don't know, 2006, maybe? So, I don't know, it was a little bit ago. But I had, like, so many of the quests done. I did Recipe for Disaster was one of the last ones I did. Actually, I better not say that. Somebody might get mad. I don't care. I went and traded accounts with an old friend of mine, and I did his Recipe for Disaster quest, so that, well, he skilled my guy up, because he said he hates quests, and I have, like, an affinity for that kind of stuff, and I actually relatively enjoy doing it. I guess mostly I trusted him. It's a video game. It's a freaking video game. People that steal the accounts and sell them are lower than scum. And whatever put them in the position to need to do that, to make money, the people that put them in that position are scum too. This is not meant to be a job. This is not meant to be work. It shouldn't be meant to make money. It's supposed to be for enjoyment. That's the problem with a lot of games. Like, people create them, they create them with this here fantasy in mind. They create them with this idea that this is going to be something great. People are going to be able to escape from their lives. They're going to be tons of fun. And then somebody's like, oh, do you know what? We should patent this. Oh, do you know what? I can endorse this for X amount of money. And then they get to thinking. Then they're like, oh, well, you know what? I wonder how much money we can make on this. How much would somebody pay to play this? And then it goes from, being this childhood dream of release from the world, or this dream of this alternate reality that you get to enjoy yourself and compete with other players on a friendly basis, to this giant, job, like a job. And why would anybody want to do this? Okay, that's wrong. I don't think there's too many people that wouldn't want to do something like this for a job, but, I mean, it's not what it's meant to be. Like, people that do, like, the 1,000 IQ strategies and the tick manipulation and the finding every exploit, that's good and that's great for them. They should go make their own server. Like, those people should go and have their own world where they can go and exploit each other, exploit the roles, do the tick manipulation, do all their fancy little add-ons, and leave the people that want to play the game fair and square to play the game fair and square. But the problem is, if they did something like that, who are they going to exploit? Who are they going to be better than? They'd have to come up with more creative ways to cheat their own cheaters. So, I mean, it'd be like the metaphorical arms race of RuneScape. And, as long as they have players like me that play, pretty close to the vest and pretty fair-like, they don't have to expedite their technological advances to be able to be better and better, because, I'm playing the Atari while they're rocking the Xbox One. You get what I'm saying? So, I hope that makes sense. If you want to be able to support a free-to-play account, here's what you do, alright? You get $11. You get $11 either from your parents, from shoveling snow, cutting grass, holding a sign on the corner. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But get $11, get 1 month membership. And in 1 month membership, a complete loser like me that knows barely anything about this game other than, common sense stuff and some past stuff, I made 3 bonds. I have a week left. I have a mil sitting in the bank. I have pretty much everything I kind of want in a way. Like, I'm far beyond my expectations for the 30 days of membership I've had. And it cost me $11. And then I got 3 bonds. So, I mean, flip some stuff, level your account up free to play, hop into members, do some bossing, do some barrows, do some more flipping, loot at the GE, maybe do some of those grindy, stupid methods like chopping logs until your hair falls out, or something stupid like that, and then, buy a couple of bonds. $11, and I should be set to keep this account going for as long as I want to play. And the best way, and the reason this is so good to do it this way, is that when I decide, like, I'm going to stop being a member for a little while because I want to finish my lava block series, when I decide to do that, I could just do that. I used a gift card I put $40 on a gift card, put $11 on here, however much it was for a month. I think it was $11, and I still have the gift card for various purchases if I decide I need them. I wasn't sure how many bonds I was going to be able to get, so I got 3 bonds. I have plenty of money. Well, I have a decent amount of GP left over, and I'll be able to sustain this account for as long as I want to. And anytime I want to take a break, seeing that I'm using bonds rather than using a recurring payment method, I don't have to worry about somebody getting my credit card information. I don't have to worry about any of that junk. He's gonna come and get me. He's coming after me again. The jelly cube. I did about 8 Slayer assignments since the PvP thing, I think. And I haven't got 1 superior, yet. It's a little bit, wow, I got a lot of these battle axes. That's what happens when I talk and play. Or play and talk. I lose track of what I'm doing. But yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought with this whole thing we were just talking about with the whole jelly attacking me and whatnot. But I haven't been getting a lot of superior creatures, and it's kind of been upsetting because I was over at the Wyverns, and there was or the Worms, and there was 4 or 5 guys there besides me, and I think each one of them got a superior, and I'm sitting there in my corner crying why did they love everybody but me? But getting a superior creature isn't amazing, by any stretch of the imagination, and the superior creature isn't all that great, but I do enjoy it because it breaks up the monotony of sitting here killing these stupid jellies. What was it? Blue dragons. I think I started at 8 o'clock killing blue dragons. I think it was almost to 200 of them. I think it was 189 or something. And I didn't get done killing them till almost midnight. Actually, did I finish them? I don't even know if I finished them. I think I might have had 10 left over before I went to sleep. It took so freaking long because I got rid of my cannon because I figured it was just a big old money pit. Sorry, I did a sip of coffee. It's starting to get cold because I'm talking more than I'm drinking. So I'm alking some of these drops because I realize whenever I have a jellies task, I leave the mithril boots and stuff and it's kind of a bummer because oh, he's coming after me again. Okay. I leave my mithril boots and stuff and I could just elk them for 500 or 600. I got 40k and I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through the task. I don't bring my helmet anymore because unless I'm wearing it for melee stats, but I'm just, it's just one more inventory space. Whenever I kill enough, I kill enough. I did just hit 70. I'm about to get 70 defense and 65 strength. I did get a big 83 in the range department. That was kind of exciting. Any other big news? Not really. I mean, not really any good updates. I unlocked a couple of things in the Slayer rewards. I got the ring bling so I can make the Slayer ring at level 75. I unlocked fletching broadbolts because they're equivalent to adamant and they're only like 55 a piece, 55 GP each, but then you add the feather, it'd be like 57 GP each. So they're way cheaper than actual adamant bolts, I think. So yeah, I decided to go that route. That was about it for that. I haven't been getting a lot of Konar keys, and when I am getting them, I'm not getting anything too great for them, like great out of them. I mean, last time I got like 2 rune full helmets and like 400 iron ore, which is fine because when I take my little couple of days off of membership, I'm planning to do a bunch of smithing while I'm cleaning the kitchen. I think I'm gonna. Oh no, I messed up again. I messed up again. Oh no, here it comes. That when I'm finishing organizing all the junk in the kitchen, I figure I will smith iron or steel and bronze or steel and mithril probably. And if I can't do that, I might do some fishing. Well, I guess I can't non-members because it'd be annoying. But yeah, I'll think of something. We'll see how it goes. I do want to smith like 500 mithril bars, and then I want to smelt down like I think like 500 steel bars. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Like cannonballs are good for AFK time, and if I could make a bunch of them, maybe I'd buy my cannon back. But I really don't think I want to. Like with my old account, I used to be like, oh my gosh, I can get a cannon for range experience. That'd be so sick. And then, like, I got it and I used it, and I was like, for as much as this cost, either time investment or, actual money, it's not really worth it to me. Like, it was just, it had a couple applications where it was pretty nice, like when I was farming Ankus or something, but nothing. People that use cannons are typically your higher end players, and that's pretty much the truth of the matter. And unless you sit and spend like 6 hours, 7 hours a week just doing cannonballs, hey, we did it, guys. We might as well kill this last one. He's going to attack us. Let's open up the Konar keys before I end off this video. That'd be kind of fun. I think I got 3 of them. I think there's one in the bank. I thought there was more than that. I thought I had to kill like 160 or 170 of them. 59 tasks. One more task and I get like some special bonus. I keep using all my Slayer points because I keep skipping tasks. Last time I skipped one, I forced myself to do the next 2 no matter what they were. But then I just skipped one recently for cow fights because I don't feel confident enough to kill the cow fight queen on my own. And fighting the actual cow fight soldiers just don't seem profitable to me. I don't see a reason to do that, so that's why I kind of just like I was like, you know what, I'll use the 30 points to skip it. I figured once I get a decent amount of at least a flat 70s on all my melee stats, maybe I'll give it a shot. But and I know that's not too far off, but it's far enough. Like it's far enough off that I just where is this guy going? It's whatever. He'll figure it out. But I know I'm not too far off. Like that's literally 7 levels to get all 70s. But I think it'd be a giant pain to try to do like 100 and some cow fights using like the bare minimum skills to fight the actual boss. Like I'd be lucky to kill one a run, which is probably all I'm going to be able to do with better stuff, but still, it's not a good idea. Like, right now, the bosses I could probably kill are probably most of the humanoid ones, like the crazy archaeologists and stuff. I might, probably not, but maybe be able to take on the Dagonoth guys. The Barrows, definitely. I could destroy those guys. I could destroy the mole, just fine, it gets annoying. Venenatus, I think. Oh, I got the totem to do, what's-his-face? I don't remember what it's called. But I got the totem for the one boss, killing the jellies. And I think I got another piece of the totem, too. Nah, I got a shard. What's the guy for the totem? You get 3 pieces, the base, the middle, and the top. What's the guy for that? I don't know. I don't remember. But I don't think we can actually fight him right now. Like, I think he's pretty, I think he's out. I think he's outside of our range. This isn't going to save us much time, but it's a little better than walking through all that. Getting the fairy rings was probably one of the better ideas, and the worst part about it was, like, I thought I had them unlocked until I tried to actually use one, and then it was like, oh, it's not unlocked, and then instead of trying to figure out what I have to do to actually get it unlocked, I just completely dismissed it and moved on. And then when I was doing Barrows, I was like, when I was getting closer to the 50th run of Barrows, I was like, I want to do a video on how more efficient I got doing this. I was like, we can totally get the fairy rings. It's literally going to take 2 minutes. So I went and got the fairy rings, and, you know, it probably cut off. With my run to Barrows, not counting the level increases and the less amount of time it takes me to actually, you know, fight them, and the fact that I don't have to make 2 trips barely ever, you know, I think it cuts off, like, probably a minute and a half of the trip, because I'm not running all the way to Canifis. I don't have to stop into the church to pray, because I can do it at the player-owned houses. I mean, it's just, like, all around better. We're gonna hop at the bank real quick and see if I got a 3rd key. I kind of feel like I do, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I banked... I had to bank because I accidentally clicked a Dust Devil, and he drained my stats, so I had to bail out and then come back. So I think there's one in here. Aw. Okay, we're not gonna do this because I don't feel like there's not a key. There's only 2 keys. I only have 2 keys. There's not a 3rd key. If there's a 3rd key, I'll put it in the description what I get. I just don't want to have to. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. I have a special picture to block out my bank pin anyway. We'll give it more use. Because I'm pretty sure there's a 3rd key in here. If there's not a 3rd key in here, I'm gonna feel like a big yahoo for ruining extra time, or taking extra time. There's not. I could have swore there was one more. But here's the totem, the dark totem, Skatizo, the Skatizo boss. I can go fight him. I don't think it's a wise idea at the moment, but I do have that, and apparently it's fairly rare, so it's nice to have sitting around. Now let's just open this guy. 29 noted rubies and 5 snapdragon seeds. Snapdragon seeds are kind of nice. That's almost a third of a mil. I'll sell those. And see our new assignment. Oh, worms. Great. I actually like this assignment. Like, it drains my food supply because I don't pray the whole time, but it's, I like this assignment. That's pretty much all there is to it. But alright, guys, I hope you like my crazy rant video. Catch you guys later.